Good morning. I've already moisturized my skin with aloe and vitamin E. Now I'm trying to find my primer. It was in my drawer the whole time. I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in my T-zone. Next, I'm taking Younique's BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. It's just like a tinted moisturizer. I'm like running out and it makes me really sad. I don't like a super full coverage, so this is perfect for just a little bit of something to stick the rest of my powders and whatnot to. Plus, it's a really, really nice moisturizer for the day. So I get that all rubbed in, and then I use my sponge to blend it out and make sure all the pigment is even. And it kind of absorbs any of the extra moisture that I don't need. Next, I am gonna bronze my skin with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer. This little brush is from, I believe, the Makeup Workshop. I've had it for forever, and I'm in love with it. I will never get rid of it. Next, I'm going to be doing a little bit of contouring with e.l.f.'s, actually it's like a brow kit in dark. And I use the powder side with the same brush I used to bronze. I guess this is just to deepen my bronze a little bit. It's like the perfect warm tone. Like not too insanely warm, but I'm going back in with my bronzer and doing my nose. I like that sun-kissed nose and just by the cheeks look. Now for my actual brows, I'm using Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Exorcism, and my camera sucks so you can't actually see the name. So I'm just putting that in the front part of my brow, and I'm using just a pencil brush to blend that in, and then fade it out in the front. And then just wipe off any excess while it's still wet. Now I'm using the actual like gel part of the e.l.f. brow kit, just to put that in the end, define my arch and the tail, and then blend it in with the purple from the lipstick. And then I pinch off the ends of my brows just to make them extra sharp. My favorite palette of all time is Morphe's 35N palette. I'm using this purpley brown shade to set the end gel part of my brow. Otherwise the gel likes to smear pretty easy. And I don't use concealer when I'm doing a lighter coverage look because I feel like the concealer is too heavy coverage and it just doesn't look good. So this on the other side, camera magic. Now for eyes, I am priming my eyelids with Urban Decay Primer Potion. Just a little bit. All over the eyelids. And then I just use the excess that's on my finger to go underneath. Going back in with the Morphe 35N palette, surprise, surprise. And I'm using this caramely tone with e.l.f.'s blending eye brush. Sorry, my camera quality is crap, you can't really see that. Nice and fluffy. That's gonna go all in the crease. And the outer corner. And then just blend that out, make it nice and seamless. Now I'm going in with the eye crease brush by e.l.f. and this purple tone. It's the lightest purple in the palette. That's going in the outer corner and slightly into the crease and underneath. Going with the second to darkest shade with this Wet n Wild, just dense packing brush. That's gonna go underneath. And a tiny bit in the outer corner for a little bit more dimension. Back in with the crease brush to blend that out. And a little bit into the crease as well. Wing time, I'm using the liquid lipstick again in Exorcism. And then I use this little tiny detailing paintbrush. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby or something. Paintbrushes work a whole lot better for this kind of detail work. I found that they don't really sell this small of a paint brush in makeup. Putting a little bit more down. You have very minimal playtime with this, so you have to kind of work quickly in small sections, and this wing was pissing me off, so I had to go off cam and fix it. Also just putting a little bit of that underneath and using that same pencil brush I used for my brows to blend it out. That eye is done, now do it on the other. Magic! freckle time! Using that same detailing brush I cleaned while I was off cam. And then this palette is from Measurable Difference, and I'm using Toasted Almond and Espresso from this. I'm looking for coconut oil right now, by the way. So I use a little bit of coconut oil to heating it up with my breath because my room is cold. And I just dilute the concealer a little bit, and plus it makes it easier to blend and make look like real freckles. I put too much coconut oil in though. Gotta find a happy medium. Because this concealer is really, really thick and really pigmented, so you have to use some sort of something to dilute it down if you're going to use it for this purpose. And then just tapping them out with my finger. And they also slightly transfer when you do this, so it makes them look like the natural, like lighter freckles. And plus you can make a whole lot more, a whole lot quicker this way. Making a couple dark ones. And again on the other side. I concentrate these mainly on my nose. I do a couple on my cheeks, but not many. And then a few on my forehead. And I do have natural freckles, but they are not very dark. So when I put makeup on, they kind of hide. Alright, freckles are done. Next up, I'm using, oh, my poor broken Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite highlighters, but I dropped it and even like the closure broke, so I have to keep it taped shut. I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm using Eco Tools, I believe it's a stippling brush. And I guess I need to be seen from space, so put away the depressing highlighter. Next I'm going in with L'Oreal True Match LUMI in Rose, and it's got a more white tint, so it takes away like the gold tint that Rodeo Drive leaves because I'm pale and I don't need a gold stripe down the side of my face. And plus it just amps the glow even more. So, this is the finished look. I don't like mascara because it makes this look too dark. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my first video. Bye!